7. I hope you had a good time listening to Latino Iwero, a great program being presented by Oyefolu and Ojedeji. Wonderful. My name is Mary Onaifia Debbie, and welcome to the front page review of our daily newspaper. If you're a regular, you know that we do this every weekday from 7 a.m. to 7:30. On the program, I'll read to you the headlines, news making the rounds in Nigeria from different newspapers, and pick one or two stories that we're going to be talking about. Rufai Oseni will be calling me on the program, and also open the phone lines for you to also call in and tell me your take on the stories that I'm going to be reading out to you today. So this morning I have the Punch newspaper, I have the Vanguard, I have Daily Thrust, I have This Day, and I have the Sun newspaper. So I'm going to be reading just a few headlines from all of the papers I just mentioned. Okay, let's start from the Punch this morning. It says here, Ogun declares Tuesday walk free for PVC registration. Okay, this is a very good one. Ogun declares Tuesday walk free for PVC registration. Gunmen kill 3 policemen in Delta. Very sad. PDP challenges Tinubu again. APC says Asiwaju will floor Atiku. Okay. And now to the Vanguard this morning. Labour issues a strike notice, says banks take over of disco worsening supply crisis. This story is on the Vanguard newspaper. Also on the Vanguard this morning, it says delegates at APC presidential primaries now regretting their decision. Amici. The story is on the Vanguard, and I was still giving you news from the Vanguard. It says here, tension in INEC infighting threatens 2023 election. Tension in INEC infighting threatens 2023 elections. Now to the Sun newspaper, it says NDLEA arrests 8 over Lagos Abuja Enugu airports cocaine bust. Vote buying, INEC tax NAS on speedy passage of Electoral Offences Commission bill. The story is on the Sun. Muslim ticket not to undermine Christian. Fayemi. The full story is on the Sun newspaper. Now let's move to the Daily Thrust. It says here, Oshu Guba, I will expose you if you derail. Davido's father warns governor-elect. That's a good one, yes. Okay, another story from the Daily Trust this morning. Kaduna train, her ransom blockade triggered hostage beating video. Kaduna train, her ransom blockade triggered hostage beating video. Now let's move to the Daily Thrust. It says, Group to Obaseki, stop threatening peace in Benin Kingdom. And finally, from This Day, it says Amoson breaks 100-meter hurdles world record, wins Nigerians' first ever gold medal in Oregon. And that's the stories this morning. There are plenty and many more for you to read. Just pick up a copy of the daily newspaper and update yourself with what is happening in Nigeria. Very, very important. So we'll pay some bills, and when I return, we'll talk. We will talk this morning. We'll have a lot of things to talk about, but let's pay some bills, and I'll be back.
Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed the biggest church auditorium in the world with over 100,000 capacity? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafte Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Presedo's digital mixers, and studio equipment, Cosmo workstations and keyboards, Fender heaters, Mapex drums, down bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
Do you want diesel or fuel in your vehicle to serve you for a longer period and also increase your engine power? Then look no further. The answer to that is this product from Auto Fuel and Diesel Solutions. It is 100% safe for petrol and diesel engine and easy to use. The product is known as Eco Pill and Eco Liquid with nanotechnology, making the world green again by reducing carbon emissions for easy purchase of O2 fuels and diesel solutions. You can link up on Iruka online or at our office at 36 Muritala Mohammed International Airport. For more information, call 0708 888 7766. Yes, this is Voice of the People 90.3 FM and it's the front page review newspaper. Okay, we have Rufai Oseni on the line with me this morning. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Mary. Thank you so much for your time and thank you for having me.
I hope you had a good weekend.
Okay, yes, so.
Okay. And now let's start this morning with the viral video of the Kaduna train. It says here how ransom blockade triggered hostage beating video. Let me just read a bit of the story before we move to the analysis. The video released at the weekend showing terrorists beating up helpless passengers adopted from the Abuja Kaduna AK9 train service on March 28, 2022 was triggered by anger over the blockade of a ransom in exchange for some of the captives. Daily Trust reports that since the attack 4 months ago, which led to the killing of about 9 passengers and adoption of 60 people, at least 20 of the victims have been released in batches after they each paid a ransom of 100 million naira, while over 40 victims remain in captive. That's a brief of the story this morning.
Mary, that video is just an indication of everything wrong with the security architecture in Nigeria.
Yes.
And it breaks my heart that Nigeria has become a state where anything goes. And I'm sure that anybody that will be the next president of Nigeria has his work cut out. But it is sad, the country we've become. Because this same government, sadly enough, before they came into power, campaigned about the Chibok girls. And the Chibok girls were still in custody then. And they made promises.
Yes.
But the sad reality is now that as this government is outgoing, the Kaduna train victims are there. This is the same government that said that they were going to ensure that insecurity was going to be a thing of the past. But the numbers and the indices show you that insecurity has increased, has doubled, has tripled. Mary, are you going to tell me that we do not have enough intelligence to be able to crack these bandits that have arrested people, kidnapped them, and demanded ransom from them?
And they've paid over 100 million.
They paid over 100 million. Are you telling me that we cannot go after them and destroy them once and for all? Are you telling me that we don't have intelligence and data? Are you telling me that people can kidnap people on the sovereign land of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the states cannot do anything? Are you telling me that if the government of the country fails according to the constitutional provision of Section 14 of Section 2 that the sole responsibility of the government is the protection of life and property, and nothing can be done about it, Mary, it is a blight on our nation. That's why our stars don't want to come back to Nigeria. There's a man there, one doctor,
Yes.
Dr. Omar or something, that was a professor that came back from China to teach other Nigerian professors how to manage diseases during the COVID pandemic.
Yeah.
Wouldn't a man like that have felt that it was best for him to stay back in China and earn some cool money? He came back to serve his fatherland. The only offense all those Kaduna train victims committed because they are Nigerians and their country fails them. And that's why election matters. And that's why the new president coming in must tell us his blueprint as regards solving insecurity problems. Mary, don't let anybody deceive you. You can solve insecurity problems. There are methods, be it economic method, be it boots on the ground, whatever method, you can solve insecurity problems. If you direct your effort towards it, you can solve it.
I think on Friday when Atiku Abubakar was being interviewed on Arise TV, he said a lot of things, but a lot of us were not quite satisfied with what he said concerning what he's going to do for Nigeria. But for what has been happening is now back and forth. The APC replying him and the PDP replying back. So there's a word fight now between them, because he mentioned that something concerning Tinubu wanting to run with him in 2007, and that is what they are discussing now, and not what the manifesto, what they really want to do for Nigeria.
Because they don't have any plans of what they want to do for Nigeria. You know what small minds discuss? Small minds discuss people.
Whoa.
Great minds discuss ideas. So what our politicians are bantering back and forth for is a reflection of their mindsets. You can't give what you don't have. So the fact that our politicians are not debating about the solutions for insecurity.
Yes, the structure, how to solve issues, real issues.
I was the one that picked you as running mate in 2007. You were the one that picked me as running mate. It shows you that they don't have the mindset to solve problems. So it is small minds that discuss people. Great minds discuss ideas. And that's why, please, I call on Nigerians. Don't be distracted by their talk. Keep insisting on how they can create solutions. And I also would like to beg the media.
Yes.
Let's focus on the solutions to the problems. Because, see, haven't you wondered that this same video came out over the weekend?
Yes.
All the top political contenders of president, none of them discussed or reacted to the video. What are they reacting to? You are doing Muslim tickets. You are not doing Muslim tickets. I picked you to run in 2007. You picked me to run in this. You don't have qualification. I have qualification. And a video, an indicting video like that came out. But none of their camp.
Where people are being flogged and they've been in captivity for long. They've been flogged.
Yeah, none of their camps will react to it and say, okay, as a presidential candidate, this is what I will do for insecurity in the country. Because that's not what they are there to give you. Because what they are just there for is for their own interests and for them to tell you that I was once president of Nigeria. That's just it. And that's why people must force them to talk about the issues. It's just for the bragging rights of our once president of Nigeria. That's why I beg Nigerians, elections matter. And let's focus on the issues. Let's focus on the issues. But it's just a sad indictment of Nigeria. You know, I watched that interview to Mary.
Yes.
And like when I give the comment on it on television, no real ideas. No real ideas. We can't live a country like this. No real ideas. Go and look at what they are debating on in the UK, Rishi Sunak and Liz Truss.
Yes.
Oh, you will cut taxes, I will not cut taxes. They are discussing ideas. Oh, my idea is better than yours to solve the economic problem. But our own in Nigeria is they are dancing balongo, balongo, balongo. Kalungu.
This is a Monday morning, Rufai. This is a Monday morning, and this is a very talking about discussing ideas and talking about a person that can come and solve Nigerians' many problems and security challenges. I watch an interview done by Shewon Channels where he interviewed Fashola, and he asked him concerning this Muslim ticket. Because Fayemi is in the news saying that Muslims ticket not to undermine Christians. And he said, and I quote, religion should leave the public space and go back to homes. That we are trying to solve Nigerians' problem and you are bringing religion to it. So you see, we are trying to solve, and then you are. So I said, whoa. So look at this perspective.
I hate when politicians are being hypocritical. This was the same politicians that brought religion into politics. See, I encourage a lot of Nigerians to go and read a book called Religion and the Making of Nigeria, Professor Olufemi Fong. Do you know in the 60s, there was a political party called the MPC?
Yes.
Which was the dominant political party among the northern elites. There was another political party for the Talakawas, the poor people, called the NEPO, NEPU, by Aminu Kano. Do you know, because the MPC wanted to win votes in the 60s and 70s, do you know that the MPC called members of NEPO kafir? You know what kafir means? Infidels. They called them substandard Muslims because they started playing the religious card that they were better Muslims. So among Muslims, the religious card is being played. All we just call for is balancing. And why are we calling for balance? In an ideal sense, religion is not supposed to matter. But the same politicians that have polarized Nigeria across religious lines. And now that's why we are calling for balancing. These same politicians were the ones that said, oh, Muslim ticket will not fly in 2015. That's why they said that Bola Tinubu should not run.
Yes.
And Oshibadu should run instead. Bola Tinubu was supposed to be the running mate of President Buhari. According to Apode's book, My Participation, Bola Tinubu was supposed to be the running mate of President Buhari in 2015. But President Buhari said no, that Muslim ticket will not fly. Give me a president. It was out of reluctance they brought in and Oshibadu. Atiku Abubakar also said in that interview that Bola Tinubu was supposed to be the running mate in 2007, but he said no, a Muslim ticket will not fly. So if politicians themselves said it was bad in 2007, 2015, what a lot of people are asking that what changed in 8 years? Things changed. So they make arguments to suit them. For me, I look forward to a day that we don't need to talk about religion in Nigeria in our political sphere. It's not supposed to matter.
But right now it matters.
But right now, the same politicians that are saying it doesn't matter. Is this not the same politician, Governor Ganduje, in Osho elections, that said that they should vote for Yetola because he's a Muslim? Is he not the same person? Is he not the politician that said that? So what are we saying here? They are the ones that found the embers of religion, and now they are the ones that say it doesn't matter. You can see that his job is speak. Governor Ganduje during Osho election said people vote for Oyetola not because he's competent, not because he did a good job, but why? Because he's a Muslim. And if he wasn't voted for, there would be no Muslim governor in the Southwest. Those were his words, not mine. Is that not a politician finding the embers of religion? So why are they changing mouths now?
You know, if before I open the phone lines, because I'm going to do that right away, Fashola is still talking, said the Muslim ticket is to ensure that the APC wins the election and also come on board to solve Nigerians' problem. Can I
ask you a question? Who has the empirical proof that they will win the election as we speak today? Everybody is participating with the hope to win. What if your strategies don't work out? So what strategy do you think is failure proof to win Nigeria election? If somebody says, I'm so sure I'm going to win, that means the person might be trying to do something corny somewhere. You go into an election to participate with the hope of winning, not with the surety that you are going to win. So when people say to ensure to win the election, I ask how? Do you know the minds of the people? Do you know what they will vote? You don't know. You don't know. So what this argument that, oh, we are there to win the election, this will win the election. You don't have the empirical stats. You don't have the surety that you're going to win the election. You don't go in with the participation mindset that I will participate and hope for the best. So I don't know these things. A lot of people talk about and say, we did this because we want to win elections.
Let's.
They want to win elections so much. They pick Muslim tickets. But today, the Christians are already against them. With Khan, you can see the backlash already.
You can
so
see.
That shows that they are well on their way to winning the election. When a lot of Christians are saying, I will not vote for you.
Let's open the phone lines this morning.
The way Nigerian politicians talk sometimes, it baffles me.
0700 903 903 903. That's the number that you can call right now to be part of the program. What's your take on the issues we're discussing this morning? We've talked about the Kaduna train incident, the kidnapping, and the viral video. If you've seen it, what do you have to say about it? You can call us on 0700 903 903 903. That's the number for you to call this morning and contribute on the program. We've been speaking with Rufai Oseni. It's on the line talking to us concerning Nigeria and Nigerian politics, talking about the Muslim ticket and what Fashola said during an interview on channels, I think yesterday on Sunday. Okay, Rufai Oseni, we can continue our discussion while we'll wait to take calls from listeners. Now, there is another news making the rounds here, but it's the Oshun Guba. It says, I will expose you if you derail. Davido's father wants governor-elect, which is his own brother.
I was very happy when I saw that story, and that should drive public accountability. I mean, Davido's father, which is the Adeleke, the elder brother to the incumbent, the newly elect governor-elect of Osun State, had to tell him during Adeleke University's, I think, 10th anniversary lecture, that I will expose you if you derail. No, I think it was the Vanguard newspaper that said I would expose you. Some other paper says I will deny you or something. So
yes, Daily Thrust said expose, another one said deny. This is Daily Thrust.
Yeah, editorial. But it's just driving public accountability.
Yes.
And saying that, hey, brother, you have to do well in government. You have to serve the people. And you have to do well for them. You have to do well for them. And that's just the public accountability we want. And Mary, please, I quickly want to talk about a very important story. I know it's not in mind, but I need to talk about this story.
Okay.
Do you know that another Max airline plane made an emergency landing in Abuja yesterday because of engine problems? We've talked about the airline sector. Most planes now are stopping services because they don't have money and forex to run their airlines.
Yes.
At first, there was a Ghana plane that made an emergency landing. Ghana's license was suspended. Now it's a Max airplane. So it shows that in the space of 1 week, 2 major airlines in Nigeria have gone down because of forex problem, because of management problem. Aero has gone down. Ghana has gone down. Max Air, we don't know the fate of Max Air. And this is beginning to cause worry for travelers. Tickets now have risen.
Yes.
Before, the price was put at 50,000 in March, but the economy class has risen to 70 to 90,000 or even more, dependent on the nearness of the date of flights. So you can see the after effect of this economic quagmire. Mary, we are fast losing our aviation sector. But the sad thing? None of our presidential candidates have come out to talk about this. To abuse each other, they are talking about. These are the issues The fact that an aviation sector is fast going away.
Let's hope that when the manifesto starts, real issues will be discussed. When Tinubu, Atiku, and Obi. No, I mean, let's still wait for the real manifesto, because this one manifesto.
No, PDP has released manifesto. These are being called manifesto glossy documents. It's only APC that has not released manifesto. PDP has released their own. Yes. So none of the 18 candidates have reacted to the fact that the airline sector is going down. I'm calling all of them out. I don't know what their campaign media is saying. Because you see, when you are doing a campaign, you are selling yourself that you are good enough for the position.
That's true.
When you see issues in the news, you should have a person that will react and say, okay, we saw the story of the airline going down, Aero, Dana exit. This is my plan for the aviation sector. This is what I would do. And the issue public, that's what public.
Our time here is up this morning on the front page review of our daily newspaper. Thank you so much, Rufai Oseni, for joining us this morning. It's been good talking to you. The front page review comes to you every weekday from 7 to 7:30, where we discuss headlines in Nigerian newspapers and then pick one or two stories to deliberate on and to talk about. This morning, we've spoken so much about the viral video of the Kaduna train and also the response of Fashola concerning the Muslims and tickets, and also the airline that Rufai just spoke about. And okay, let's see if we can take just this call before I leave here this morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you. Can you talk to us quickly? What's your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from the portal.
Okay, talk to me.
I want to talk about this issue of Christian, Muslim.
Yes.
I think the man wants yet a president. You have your opportunity, you have your PDP card. Well, we have more 7 aspirants or 10. Look, these are not comparable. I don't know why this issue was generated so much. It's because the man we are talking person has not become president of Nigeria yet. And let me tell you, Nigeria is a sick country that they are taken to hospital for emergency. You cannot get to hospital when you want to see doctor, begin as doctor whether it's a Christian or Muslim.
That's true.
And when you are about to go to somewhere and you are training, you want to board the bus, go to the destination. Will you be able to ask whether it's Christian or Muslim?
No.
And the major something about it is the man is not just a president. You can do better, you have your opportunity. At least it will be generally of the issue and the issue of security. I think this is the right time to look at our security situation. What is the problem? One, I know our security are not well taken care of. Compared with the rest of the continent. Our like policemen, 50,000, 60,000 naira. When they die, nothing happen to them to collect that much problem. Including the military. So I think we need to look at it. We cannot be there as a senator whatsoever. Collect 30 million. As somebody collect 50,000, you want it to die for you? Go to their barracks. You are a journalist. Go and see where these people are living. The man wants you to protect your life. Go and see where they are living standard. It's very sad. Okay. And nobody said we are too worried about Muslim Christian. Are you not saying that the amount of military there's no Christian, no Muslim?
Okay, thank you very much. Our time here is up. You can join us again tomorrow for the conversation. Remember, we'll open the phone lines and then we get to talk. Tomorrow I'll be here by 7 a.m., God willing. Thank you so much for being part of the program. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. My name is Mary Onaife.